Understanding Imported Inflation, a simple guide. Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into a fascinating economic concept, imported inflation. This term might sound complex, but don't worry, we'll break it down into simple, easy-to-understand parts. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just curious about economics, this video will shed light on how global events can affect the prices we pay at home. So, let's get started and unravel the mystery of imported inflation together. Imported inflation occurs when the cost of goods and services in a country rises due to the increasing prices of imports. Unlike traditional inflation, which is often the result of domestic factors like rising labor costs or increased spending, imported inflation is driven by international influences. For example, if the price of oil increases globally, countries that import oil will likely see a rise in fuel prices, which can then affect the cost of transportation, goods, and eventually lead to a general rise in prices. There are several key factors that can lead to imported inflation. Exchange rates. If a country's currency weakens compared to others, the cost to import goods becomes higher. This increase in cost can then be passed on to consumers in the form of higher prices. Global commodity prices. Commodities like oil, gas, and metals have prices that fluctuate based on global supply and demand. When these prices increase, countries importing these commodities can experience inflation. Trade policies, tariffs and trade barriers can also affect the cost of imports. If a country imposes higher tariffs on goods coming in, those goods become more expensive, contributing to inflation. Imported inflation can have a significant impact on a country's economy. Cost of living. As prices rise, the cost of living increases, which can strain consumers' budgets. Monetary policy. Central banks may respond to imported inflation by adjusting interest rates, which can influence borrowing costs and economic growth. Competitiveness. For businesses that rely on imported materials, rising costs can reduce profit margins and competitiveness. To illustrate, let's consider a few examples. A country heavily reliant on imported oil may see widespread inflation if oil prices surge. An economy with a weakening currency might find that the cost of all its imports increases, raising prices across the board. Trade disputes can lead to tariffs on imported goods, making those goods more expensive and contributing to inflation. And that wraps up our exploration of imported inflation. It's a complex topic, but understanding it helps us grasp how interconnected our global economy really is. Prices we see in stores are not just the result of local events but are influenced by global trends, exchange rates, and international policies. We hope this video has been informative and has made the concept of imported inflation clearer for you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful videos. See you in the next one.